Hi, my name is Josh Gervais. Welcome to Selective Session. I'm going to be doing a detailed video series on how to take old Hondas and convert them to electric hub drive Hondas. Throughout this series, we're going to discuss everything from what donor bikes you can use, what modifications you need to make to the frame and swing arm, what parts you're going to need, how to do all the fabrication, assemble the bike, and ultimately get the bike on the road. My experience comes in doing two bikes, a CT90 and a C200. These bikes got some press, and I had a ton of questions. We're going to answer all those questions and much more. My personal career started as a professional snowboarder. I segued that into working in the ski industry for over 25 years, doing top events such as the X Games and the US Open. I've also worked for all of the top resorts, building half pipes, terrain parks, and doing marketing. Currently, my wife and I have a marketing and advertising agency in Reno, Nevada, but I'm always looking for fun, creative projects like this to do. I built a dirt bike track for my kids in the front yard. I'm restoring some Land Rovers. I restored a cool old two-stroke Suzuki. I build furniture in the house, and I'm generally just looking to project. Hopefully this video series will inspire you to build a vintage electric Honda. Now let's go check out my bikes. The first bike, late 60s CT90. This bike has a 3,000 watt hub motor, 72 volts, 35 amp hours. It has a YF controller, SW900 display, mountain bike hydraulic disc brakes, upgraded front wheel. This one was very difficult, LED lights, and ultimately a really fun bike to ride. This bike goes for about an hour and a half to 2 hours depending on how you ride it, and a top speed of 45 miles an hour. The second bike, C200. This bike has 3,000 watt hub motor, 30 amp hour battery, but it's also 72 volts. This has a Sabaton controller, much nicer controller, an NB display, LED lights, but it has a motorcycle rear brake. This brake is a huge improvement. Overall, the build on this bike is much nicer. The electronics are much nicer. This bike only goes an hour to an hour and a half because of the smaller battery, but it does have a higher top speed. The top speed on this bike is 48 to 50 miles an hour. Both super fun. Tons of torque. Now let's go check out the parts.